Hi Sagittarius, am I recording? Yep, 4, 3, 5, 6, yes. Sorry about that. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to One World Tarot. This is Clarisse, and I will be doing your July 2020 reading for you. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Please bear with me while I shuffle. I'm not the greatest shuffler, as you can see. I'm quite tack-handed. I find these cards massive. So, there you go. I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles just so I'm happy with the sense that it's been done properly. Right, I can't believe we're halfway through the year, can you? Right, I'm going to be posting these, just to let you know, I'm going to be posting these round about the 6th. I'm doing them early, so the reason being is my broadband is really slow. So I've ordered myself super duper fast broadband, which arrives on the 6th of July, and that's when I'm going to be uploading these videos and subsequent videos. So thank you for joining me on my journey, and thank you for looking in on your read today, Sagittarius, which starts with the energy leaving you is the 3 of Pentacles. Right. So let's see, I'll just pull all the cards and then I'll get into the reading. Just going to pull the energy you're in. Oh, what flipped backwards there? The energy you're in, wow, is the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Right, let's see what's in your challenge position. Can you see those? Shall I shift them over a bit? Right, so in your challenge position. Challenge position for Sagittarius, July 2020. July 2020, Sagittarius. There we go. There you go. 7 of Cups is your challenge. And what Spirit wants you to know in July 2020, Sagittarius. What does Spirit want Sagittarius to know? July. Can't have all of those, I'm afraid. Let's not be greedy. Right, Sagittarius. July 2020 for my lovely Sagittarius. There we go. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got 2 actually, and we've got the 10 of Cups. Wow. Wow, okay. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. Okay, alright. And this is your outcome, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So, Sagittarius, 3 of Pentacles, looks like you've been working hard. Let's do it. That's the overarching energy of the read, is the 8 of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles tells me that you've been working really hard. Not alone, with other people, surrounded with other people. You're all headed in the same direction or concentrating on the same task. That's what it looks like. But it's nice. I mean, it's a nice energy, albeit that it's leaving you. It's a nice energy to have been in, because it's coming together. It's, you know, all working towards the same goal. You know, they're all working on the tapestry. They've all got their individual jobs to do in order to make sure that it comes to fruition. You know, and it obviously has come to fruition, Sagittarius, because the 10 of Pentacles is in your current energy position. What's better? I mean, it has everything. It's got family, it's got community, it's got abundance, you know, happiness, love, loyalty. You know, it's in opulent surroundings. Can you see that? There's sort of everything in this card. It's well lit, it's opulent, you know, it's abundant. All those pentacles there, has loyalty, and it's family. It's a union. So whatever you were working towards there has come to fruition, and you're reaping the rewards of your hard work. And I think it has been hard work, because to jump from a 3 through to a 10, from the leaving energy to current energy, it's quite something. So you've been toiling, Sagittarius, that's for sure. But well done you, is all I've got to say. In your challenge position, wow. Okay, challenge position, 7 of Cups, right? You've got. It looks like you're a bit stuck on where to go next. You know, you've got the 7 of Cups here, and this man is looking down at the 7 of Cups, which are all upside down, by the way. And if I don't know if you can see, I don't want to go in too far because it will distort the picture. Here we have a ladder, and a snake. So you're playing, it's snakes and ladders. It's where do I go next in order to get a ladder, to get the next, you know, the next step up, you know. Right here, you won't be able to see it, but there's a silhouette of a castle right there in the sand. So a silhouette of a sand castle. What I'm going to say is read in between the lines, read the small prints, notice the detail, because the devil's in the detail. And you'll know what to do. You'll know what to do if you look a bit closer, or maybe change your perspective. Changing your perspective might lead you to the next step, to where you want to take this beautifulness that you've got in your current energy. So that's the challenge, is keeping all this gorgeousness and seeing what the next step for you is, in order to maintain and enhance what you have achieved. Now, message from Spirit here is the Page of Swords. What I'm going to say with the Page of Swords is be a bit careful. This is a very flighty card. It's a card, it's a card of learning as well. So obviously, in order to move on from this, from whatever challenge this is, you might have to maybe learn something new. It's a card of study, of learning. It's flighty. You can see their feet, you know, the feet aren't on the ground there, but also they're walking across. It's not a tightrope, it's a sword. I'm not sure if you can see that properly. Can you see that, Sagittarius? So just be careful in which direction you go. You don't want to cut your feet, do you? Yeah, and it's all up in the air. This is very, you know, maybe do something in order to ground yourself, to bring yourself back down to earth, just to see where the next step is going to lead you. Because if you do choose wisely, you've got the 10 of Cups. I can't believe you've got the 10 of Pentacles in your present energy, and with careful stepping, you've got the 10 of Cups coming up. I mean, that's I mean, look at it. Every colour of the rainbow. All that loveliness, embracing, you know, the people. It's a card of spiritual fulfillment, of love, of just everything, really. I mean, 2 10s. I mean, 2 10s in the spread is just magic, isn't it? Let's put them together. You know, they're both really, really happy cards. And this is what Spirit's advice is to you. You know, this is what you can achieve. You know, tread carefully here. So tread carefully here, look in between, read in between the lines, read the small prints. Be careful not to don't get ahead of yourself. Maybe slow down a bit, you know, because this is really flighty, the Page of Swords. Because you can achieve that. I mean, and that's just fabulous. Right, so let's put those down. Now, the outcome, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Looks like a sad card, doesn't it? And it can be, you know, because obviously we all have choices. So depending on the choices you make, will determine how you feel about your life, what you've accomplished, what you maybe still need to accomplish. You know, she's sitting there with her head, can you see it? With her head on her knees, and she looks quite dejected. But what she's not seeing is she's got 5 Pentacles, for God's sake. I mean, she's got all that, and she's got her head in her lap. What she's not seeing, because her head is in her lap, is that there is a key there to open that door. So I would say it's a bit like a wakey thing. You know, wake up, you know, broaden your horizon, or broaden your field of vision. You know, there's something you're missing. I'm going to go back here to the Seven of Cups, actually. There's something you're missing. You've missed something. So be careful when you get to this stage. It's imperative. I feel that I've got to hammer that for some reason. It's imperative that you look really closely, because you might miss that sandcastle. It's only a silhouette, but it's there, and it's there for the taking. So in your outcome position, there's a key there. Stop ruminating and stop feeling bad because you've done so well. You know, give yourself a pat on the back. You know, we're all very, very good at beating ourselves up. There's no reason you should be, because you've accomplished so much here. Pick up that key and open that door. God knows where that's going to lead. It's going to be fabulous. So although it looks a bit glum, is that the right word? It looks a bit glum, that card. I actually think it's a good card if you pay attention. Pay attention to the small bits, the fine details, and you'll be fine. The overarching energy, the Ace of Swords that you have for the reading, there you go, a spiral staircase coming out of this person's mind. So think deeply, think clearly, and it's like anything, you know, movement, energy, it's not linear. Everything moves and flows. There's no straightforward. You have to go round. You have to look in all the bitty pieces to find exactly what you want, and you have to experience everything on the way, because it's just as important to know what you don't want as what you do want. But you know what? There's light shining in here, and I think that this is full of light. One thing I would say is look at the detail. Beware the detail, because you just might miss something. Okay, as with all readings, this isn't going to resonate with all of you Sagittarians. Please take what does, leave what doesn't. It's a lovely reading. Just a couple of be carefuls in there. It's like, oh, watch that bit. But other than that, very successful and beautiful. I'm going to pull an Angel Oracle card. It's the Lightworker Oracle I'm using, just to see what Spirit would like to leave you with, Sagittarius. Oh, wobble tap, hammer wobble. Right. Let's see what Spirit would like to leave with Sagittarius for July 2020 for their monthly reading. Their monthly reading, Sagittarius 2020, July 2020. July 2020, Sagittarius. July 2020, Sagittarius. July 2020, Sagittarius. Bit reluctant, isn't it? Get there. You've got to, Sagittarius. What does Spirit want you to know? Divine grace, law of efficiency. Read in between the lines. Look for the bits that you might miss under normal circumstances. Initiation by air. I'm going to pick up the Page of Swords with that. Yeah, when you're all up in the air, you should maybe ground yourself, because there may be a lesson there that you know about, but because you're so, I'm going to say, away with the fairies, just momentarily you might miss something. Initiation by air. Let yourself free. Let Spirit out and get your 10 of Cups. Lovely read, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tune in next week. I will be posting some energy reads. They're not going to be date specific, so when you find them, if you want to tune in and watch them, I trust that you were meant to receive them. Right, all that remains for me to say now is have a lovely month, Sagittarius. One world, one love. I'll leave you there. Thank you for watching.